the importance to keep horses in the Hyde Park area?
So that they're visible for people to see, and there's animals. I mean, we have a lot of people that walk through the mews and are just shocked and have never touched a horse before, and it's just lovely for them to actually see animals in the city.
And for Londoners, it's such an international city. I mean, a lot of times people don't realize that the UK is horse country, isn't it?
Yes, very much so. Yes, breeding, racing and competition horses, polo. And so, yes, very much so.
So I think riding stables are, it's part of our history as a country, and also the fact that we are so centrally based. And, it might not be people that necessarily come to ride with us, but we have so many children that live along the mews that come and visit every day, and they have their horse fix, and that's really lovely. And, riding schools is where you start. You need to ride the riding school ponies, and then that teaches you. And also it teaches you many things as well. So it teaches you discipline. These kids have got to wake up to get to their lesson on a Sunday at 9 a.m. So it teaches them a lot of things, not just actually a skill.
We came across the mews and the riding stable, took a lesson, and now today, I think eventually if we take enough lessons, we get to go out on ourselves in Hyde Park. Is that how it works?
Not quite.
Not quite.
We still want to send you with an instructor. There is a bit of freedom. Obviously, our instructors are, we teach them to quite, get familiar with why you're here. And, some people are here and they really want to learn and they want to crack on. Other people just want to go for a stroll around the park, or like you said, have a little cant around. And we're quite good at assessing that.
And I got to tell you, to have the opportunity to ride a horse in Hyde Park, it's an absolute honor. Tell me, what's the coolest thing about being able to ride in Hyde Park every single day, this historic park where there's been horses for 300 years?
I mean, part of it is just being part of that history, but also it's really fun to be out because there are so many people out there who are just casual walkers and they're like, oh, horses, and you get to feel like a rock star. That's pretty fun.
Tell us a little bit about the history of Hyde Park and its relationship with horses.
Okay, so originally it belonged to the monks, and it was their monastery grounds, and then Henry VIII had a bit of falling out with the church, and so he seized the land from the monks and used it for his own private hunting ground. So he'd ride through it with him and his mates hunting deer, and then Charles I turned it into a proper park. And then after that, successive kings and queens, they made different changes. So it was Queen Caroline who created the Serpentine Lake. And then it was open to the general public, and more specifically the noble classes. They'd like to ride around on the paths, showing off their gowns, having a look at themselves, having a bit of a gossip.
What's the coolest thing about being a riding instructor?
I think one of the great things is getting to see people who come and they have no, previous horsey background, and they get on a horse and they get the sense of it and that connection with another animal. It's fantastic.